There he is, Raw's newest superstar. I was impressed with what you were able to accomplish on SmackDown in such a short amount of time. Kind of reminds me of, well, me.
Well, thanks, Kurt. I hope there are no hard feelings that I didn't initially sign with you.
None whatsoever. We're just lucky to have you here on Raw now. So what's your plan tonight? Going to sit back and get a feel for things?
I didn't get here by sitting back and waiting for something to happen.
No, I guess not.
You'll be seeing me out there sooner than you think. And in a very big way.
We are gathered here tonight for a very special occasion. To celebrate a milestone that only the most successful television programs reach. That's right. This is the 100th episode of Miz TV. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Show some respect for the moment in history you are witnessing. Do you know the kind of blood, sweat, and tears that go into making a production like this week in and week out? No, you don't. Because you've never made one episode of anything, let alone 100. Now, in honor of this achievement, I put together a special documentary recapping the series' greatest moments that I'd like all of you to watch for the next 10 minutes. Please, turn off your cellular devices and enjoy the show.
Apparently, this is what Buzz meant when he talked about making a big debut on Raw.
This is unbelievably disrespectful to the Intercontinental Champion. But from what we've seen in the past from Buzz, I'm really not surprised.
Hey, maybe he wants to congratulate The Miz on making it to 100 episodes.
I doubt it.
What the hell do you think you're doing interrupting my 100th episode celebration?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm saving these people from having to endure any more boredom. Instead, I'd like to give them something actually worth watching. Me beating you for the Intercontinental title. And unlike that terrible highlight video, I guarantee that won't take anywhere near 10 minutes.
Are you insane? Or maybe you've just been inhaling so many fumes from your piece of trash van that you think you can interrupt my celebration and get a shot at my Intercontinental title.
What's the matter? You scared I'll beat you so bad that Miz TV will be canceled before it makes it to episode 101?
You know what? I think we got off on the wrong foot. You just got to Raw and we haven't been properly introduced. I'm Miz, obviously. This is my beautiful wife, Maurice. And then there's the Miztourage, Curtis and Bo. Why don't you introduce yourselves to the new guy?
We've seen this before.
He deserves it for interrupting this historic night.
It's 3-on-1.
Maybe now we can watch the special Miz TV documentary he interrupted.
Please, no.
Ladies
Welcome
and
to
gentlemen,
another edition of TV's
Elias.
longest-running weekly episodic television program, Monday Night Raw.
Hello, I am Elias. I've got one question for everyone here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, last week we had a newcomer arrive on the scene and challenge The Miz. He quickly learned that in WWE, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And when I say WWE, I am referring to the WWE that stands for Walk with Elias. We got a new guy here named Buzz, who got beat down by The Miz. If you ask me, it's only a matter of time before he's out of the biz. He drives around in an old crappy van like a homeless man. He reminds Elias a lot of all you dirt poor fans.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Buzz, but if it's to interrupt Elias's music, I would welcome an earthquake.
Seems like Buzz isn't a fan either.
Okay, I think I speak for everyone here when I say we've heard just about enough. Well, other than that atrocity of a song, I don't have a problem with you. Yet. But I do have a problem with The Miz after what he and his so-called Miz-tourage did to me last week. So, Miz, I'm calling you out right now.
Buzz must really want to get beat up 2 weeks in a row.
First off, Elias, I want to apologize for your beautiful acoustic set being interrupted by this simpleton who obviously doesn't appreciate art or culture. He did it to me last week, too. Second of all, Buzz, I don't care what you do or say. You're not getting a shot at my Intercontinental title. But since it seems like you're dying for a fight, I have another idea. How about you face the Miz-tourage in a handicap match tonight?
You know what? Sounds good. In fact, why not add Elias to their team too? Then I can beat all three of them and show the WWE Universe what a fighting champion is supposed to look like.
You are dumber than you look.
I second that.
The next match will be a display of fighting against all odds. We have a real fan favorite against a tuned group of combatants.
These superstars are chomping at the bit, especially the ones with the numbers on their side.
as we kick things off in this handicap match.
Ooh, what impact. Uh-oh, slammed with authority. Boom, running STO plants him. Nicely done. Tag made here. Uh-oh, this is powerbomb.
Keep your eye on this one.
You guys see that distance? Look at that tremendous ring presence. Very impressive.
Clothesline. Oh, right to the throat.
Trust me, if you're a WWE superstar, this is not where you want to be. No way. Boom, running STO plants him. Nicely done. What are you thinking about some tag? Thunderous slam.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys.
What a stomp. Good grief. I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds of handicap matches. And believe it or not, I'd say he won the majority of them. Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win.
How about on SmackDown back in July of 2008 when he was forced to take on MVP, Vladimir Kozlov, Shelton Benjamin, and the Great Khali? Well, I don't know if there's a man alive who could have turned back that force.
J'espère que t'es pas en train d'envoyer un message à Maro. Non, non, mais Vincent, je te le dis, je te le reconseille, laissez tranquille Maro pour l'instant à l'heure actuelle des choses. Parce que y en a, il est en train de foutre sa merde et je suis en train de régler le problème Alors me cassez pas tout, s'il vous plaît. Non, non, mais de toute façon, le problème sera réglé ce soir parce que Bout, il sera dans la, s'il joue, il sera dans la partie avec nous. Je règle mes comptes ce soir, devant tout le monde. Je règle mes comptes tous devant tout le monde. Ce soir, comme ça sera vite, vite réglé. Et le problème qu'il y a, c'est ce qui va se passer, c'est qu'à un moment ou à un autre, je vais en avoir marre et je vais enlever tout le monde de la console. Je vais enlever tout le monde de la console et je vais jouer dans mon coin. Parce que là, à chaque fois, j'ai toujours une merde avec Maro et ça commence à me saouler. Parce que les gens, ils ont trouvé ma faiblesse et il faut arrêter là, avec ça. Parce qu'il y en a une là, et il y en a une, elle est remontée comme une pendule. Gaëlle là, elle la mauvaise. Hein. Et quand Gaëlle la mauvaise, ça pue. Ça pue. Ça pue. Tu me touches moi, elle va monter en pression. Tu touches Maro en plus, là c'est fini, je la retiendrai pas. Bon, sur ce, comment tu vas? Allô? Je te demande comment tu vas. D'accord, ça va.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years, and one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus. Oh, right to the throat. Great move. This is not exactly the area you want to be in. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Oh, that'll mess up your neck. Man,
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night, defeat John Cena.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. He's been taken to the limit here in this handicap match.
Man. Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal in Legion of Doom were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I call them the Stooges?
No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers here. A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
He's got the shoulders down. To Corey's point, handicap matches chalk up another one.
Ouais. Qui joue encore à Walking Dead?
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. And we're off with what has the makings of a potentially very ugly handicap match.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
What a slam!
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself competing in battle royals, as you would suspect, seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Harsh impact. Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself competing in battle royals, as you would suspect, seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas.
Beautiful technique.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years, and one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night: defeat John Cena. A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
Oh, watch out! Tag made here. Uh-oh, this is power bomb.
To Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's by 1, 2, or even more competitors, can result in serious injury.
Or in the case of Braun Strowman, you can be outmanned and still somehow be the one delivering the injuries. I mean, he is absolutely unbelievable. Buzz just barely got out of the way. Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everyone.
Bo Dallas is in position. Is he done? I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well. Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there. So much damage inflicted.
Watch out. This is where anything can happen.
Tell me about it. Got him up.
Massive atomic drop. There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Oh, he turns it around. This might be it.
Oh, my. I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds, of handicap matches.
Looking at it here.
Oh, man, up and down with a twist. This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Elias forced to play defense here, but he's not appearing too worse for wear.
Oh, man.
At least not yet, anyway.
If his opponent somehow wins this thing, you could likely go back to this moment as the turning point of the match.
Nice sidewinder suplex.
He knows he's in trouble.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
What's Curtis Axel about to make happen? Is he done?
Bo Dallas isn't being shy, that's for sure.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
You gotta believe this one's over. Curtis Axel looks to be in some pretty bad trouble here. How can he get out of this mess? This is not at all where he wants to be at this point in this handicap match.
It's going to be hard for him to win this handicap match if he doesn't somehow find a way to fend off some of this punishment he's taking.
This is where we find out who the better man is. And at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Here's a cover. Oh my God, he won the match. I can't believe it. He won the match.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Look out, handicap action underway.
Ooh! Oof! Will destroy your face. I think things are about to get turned upside down.
I think you are correct.
What a strike. Right on the mark. Boom, what impact.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
Oh, nasty impact.
Elias getting put in check here. I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I call them the Stooges?
No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers here. Tag is made. Little tandem offense on the horizon.
Devastating elbow.
Boom!
A lot. He's going for the pin.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Putain, j'ai fait quitter. Oh merde. Super.